Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 19th. I'm Olivia Calfee. Thanks for joining us for Catch Up Quick, WVLT's daily fastcast that airs at 10:30 Monday through Friday. Now to get started, let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Belle Oliver. Belle, beautiful day out there. I got out and enjoyed the sunshine near the pool yesterday. Another great day to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be another good day to sit by the pool, get your tan on there, and we're looking at another hot, steamy day, but at least a lot of sunshine out there. A nice, pretty view across downtown Knoxville, pretty blue sky, sitting around 80 degrees so far with a calm wind. Of course, today we're going to be into the lower 90s looking towards this afternoon. 85 degrees by about noon today, keeping a lot of sunshine. 91 by 5 p.m. But of course, we're going to be feeling closer to those upper 90s. Some of us could be feeling like those triple digits by 8 p.m. tonight as that sun gets ready to set around 8:20, 84 degrees with a few passing clouds on this Tuesday. Again, we're looking at a mostly dry day today with some sunshine, but rain chances do actually increase looking towards tomorrow, heading into Thursday, and even a few more scattered showers on Friday. Of course, when we get more rain, that helps to cool us down as well. I'll tell you more about those cooler temperatures on the way. Olivia.
All right, Belle, thank you very much. An elementary school principal has now been suspended amid a Blount County Sheriff's Office investigation. Officials say Friendsville Elementary Principal Stan Painter is under investigation for allegations from the 2023-2024 school year. Right now, he is suspended. Beginning today, Jennifer Moore will serve as interim principal. The director of Blount County Schools tells us the district intends to fully cooperate with the Sheriff's Office and the Department of Children's Services as they work on the investigation. Right now, a student is facing charges after a gun was found in a Knox County school. The gun was found during a stop and search of a student at Central High School in North Knoxville. We're told the gun was reported stolen. Central High School was put on a temporary medium lockdown, which was soon lifted. No one is hurt. We are working to learn more details for you on this story as the investigation continues. It's a deal that some in East Knoxville say they had no idea about. Emerald Youth is proposing to buy a piece of Chilhowie Park to build a sports and recreation facility there. The vote to approve will happen tonight at City Council. But some people our Jared Austin spoke with say they want to delay that vote.
A historic park in East Knoxville could start to look a little different in the future.
There's an outrage about this potential sale of land on Chilhowie Park.
Emerald Youth wants to put more than $20 million into this area to build a new sports complex in East Knoxville that they say will help with child youth development. Dozens gathering to voice their frustrations not with Emerald Youth, but more directed at the city.
People are concerned for the last 50 years there has been a fence around this property, and now the potential sale of this property will continue to exclude people who have lived in this community for their entire lives.
The city of Knoxville sent us a statement saying, in part, this administration, in partnership with 6th District Representative Gwen McKenzie, has prioritized East Knoxville during our second term, just like the other areas of your city. Our efforts east involve a mix of strategic planning, new public infrastructure, and public-private partnerships. Evelyn Gill organized this meeting with the biggest concern being transparency from the city.
The delay in this vote so that the citizens can then make sure their voice is heard.
Some also feel doing this takes away from what they think would be better ideas for Chilhowie Park. They want to see things like green spaces, historic signage to honor the park's legacy, and other amenities.
This park represents a huge section of this community that is vital to growth and development of this community.
Growth playing a crucial role here, with some fearing this deal could hurt that.
Let's develop the park to bring people into the area so that people can enjoy the park, and then at the same time, that helps to grow East Knoxville.
That was our Jared Austin reporting. City Council will vote on this tonight. Many people at last night's meeting plan to be at the City County building for it. The meeting begins at 6 o'clock. We'll be streaming the meeting right here on WVLT Online. A man is facing a number of charges this morning, accused of throwing a Molotov cocktail at a propane dispenser at an East Tennessee Walmart. Martin Robbins was arrested. You can see him on your screen right now after being accused of throwing the weapon at the propane dispenser at the Oneida Walmart in Scott County. This happened yesterday morning. No one is hurt. The TBI is investigating. Robbins is now charged with attempted aggravated arson, reckless endangerment, and terrorism. The body of a missing boater recovered on Douglas Lake in the Indian Creek area of Jefferson County. The victim is 44-year-old Yoser Rojas Valverde of Sevierville. Witnesses say he entered the water from a pontoon boat Sunday afternoon, struggled and didn't resurface. TWRA is investigating. This is the 17th boating-related death in Tennessee waters this year. Some good news from the TBI. Animal cruelty cases are down in Knoxville and Knox County. The agency is out with a new statewide crime report. The TBI found there were 17 cases of animal cruelty in Knoxville and Knox County all of last year. That's down from the year before. However, Young Williams Animal Center says the report doesn't tell the whole story. The group took over animal control duties in Knoxville, Knox County, just more than a year ago. They say they get about 150 calls a month for reported animal cruelty.
Most humane societies or code enforcement or health departments, that's where animal control is under, and they don't actually report to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So all of my cruelty cases are not reported to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, so they're not seeing those numbers.
Young Williams says for them, they're seeing a steady number of cases. No major drop-offs to report. Most of those are neglect cases. The city of Gatlinburg says it will continue adding fluoride to its water. The city says this comes after public input and advice from health and dental professionals. Fluoride is widely added to water to improve oral health, but it's also been the focus of some controversy. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has claimed fluoride is linked to a slew of health problems. Dental experts largely disagree. Back in March, Utah became the first state to ban fluoride in public water systems. Right now, dozens of Tennessee National Guard troops are in Washington, D.C. They're helping President Donald Trump with his federal takeover of the nation's capital. President Trump called in troops from a handful of southern states. He says he is making D.C. safer. Law enforcement arrested nearly 70 people over the weekend.
And now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Belle Oliver.
Well, 3 things you need to know for the rest of this work week. Of course, we're tracking another hot day today, another day of steamy conditions out there, but we have some rain chances starting to push through coming tomorrow, Thursday into Friday. And then we're tracking a cool down ahead, a cooling trend looking towards next week, maybe even another taste of that false fall. Starting out this morning across Gatlinburg, pretty nice view out there, blue sky, a little bit hazy off in the distance, but overall feeling pretty good this morning. We are starting to warm up here. 80 degrees in Knoxville, Whitesburg sitting around 82, 79 in Oak Ridge, and 77 out there in Lansing. So definitely not a terrible start to the morning. A lot of sunshine, and that is always good. We'll keep the sunshine mostly today. Only about a 20% chance to see an isolated shower. Notice more of these showers kind of setting up along the mountains between the Tennessee, North Carolina state line. Most of it's going to be pretty hot today, topping out into the low 90s by this afternoon. But of course, with that extra added humidity, we're going to be feeling more like those mid and upper 90s by the afternoon hours. So very hot today. We'll still be a little bit hot tomorrow into the low 90s. There's a chance to see more of those scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow for your Wednesday. Of course, it's not going to be a washout by any means tomorrow, but it's not until the afternoon we can see more of these scattered showers start to push through here. Again, it's not going to be a washout, so don't think, oh, it's a 40% chance for this rain. It's only a 40% chance, so you may see it, and another town may not see the rain as well. We'll keep that chance going towards Wednesday night as well. Some showers setting up there towards the mountains near Gatlinburg and south of Newport. But overall, just a little bit more rain coverage tomorrow, but still going to be pretty steamy and pretty hot. for your Wednesday as well. Again, we're going to keep that humidity pretty high over the next few days going into the weekend, Saturday into Sunday. But look at this dramatic drop off. We're tracking another cold front that's going to be pushing through East Tennessee looking towards next week. So this cold front's going to be a driver for a lot of that pleasant drier air looking towards Monday and Tuesday, and also some cooler air as well. Again, and this is a nice late August cold front here pushing in a lot of that drier air, going to help us to feel very pleasant into next week. That's why it's going to feel like that false fall, because it is going to feel a lot drier and not as muggy. So some nice changes on the way. We just have to get through another day of heat. 92 degrees for our Tuesday. Another chance for an isolated shower here or there. Rain chances increasing looking towards the middle of the week, and then notice those temperatures dropping off into the mid 80s by the weekend with overnight lows into the 60s.
We'll take it, Belle. Thank you very much. The University of Tennessee is sending a notice to season ticket holders that the cost to attend football games will increase in 2026. Athletic Director Danny White announcing an on average 4% increase in total cost of ticket and contribution for next season. On top of that cost, Tennessee will continue to have a 10% talent fee added to the cost as well. That came to be last year. And this is not the only Tennessee sport seeing a ticket increase. It was announced in February that fans would see a 6% increase in basketball ticket prices. That was after the university announced a series of renovations for Food City Center. Some faculty teams from UT are using a $5 million award to create forms of steel for the U.S. Navy. UT says the teams will be using their expertise in advanced manufacturing and welding. They'll be working on developing military-grade steel for submarines and ship hulls. The funding supports 3 years of research. To start, the UT team will work with Oak Ridge National Laboratory on wire production before beginning to collaborate with other research teams. And the city of Knoxville set up poles on the Henley Street Bridge to protect bikers, but now most of them are gone and the city has no idea why. Our Aaron Rogers has the details.
I'm on Henley Street Bridge right now, and I want you to take a look behind me. Now, you can see these safety poles that separate the road from the bike lane. Now, this is the southbound lane right here. They go all the way down the entire length of the bridge. But if you were to look over to the northbound side of the bridge, all of those safety poles are completely missing. Now, it started with a Facebook post from the city saying, we're not sure what happened, but they're all gone. Now, they're working to replace them still, but that's kind of the situation here. Now, I spoke with some folks that, are on this bridge every day. One young student at UT actually brought his bike to school, and he said he doesn't feel safe using it.
Well, I bought my bike to school thinking I would use it a lot more, but seeing that bike lane is like completely it feels really unsafe sharing the road with cars a lot of the time. So I'm not sure I'll actually be able to use it as much as I wanted to.
Now, people have been talking all over Facebook about what they think might have happened to these safety poles, but the city said the focus is really getting them replaced. They said they normally have some on hand if things get damaged or things like that. They were low on supply when this happened, so they have ordered new ones. It's going to be about 2 weeks till those are back in place, but for now, they say be careful on Henley Street Bridge. The southbound side still has those safety poles in place, so lots of folks opting to use that side rather than the other one. In Knoxville, Aaron Rogers, WVLT News.
Well, check this out. A Knoxville police officer helping rescue a miniature donkey. KPD tells us the donkey was riding in the back of a trailer when it blew a tire on Pellissippi Parkway and flipped on its side. Thankfully, the donkey was not hurt, but Officer Schuler, as you can see on your screen, and the donkey, right now, he helped get the donkey out, loaded it into another trailer, and it was taken home to its pasture.
We the People, celebrating 250 years of America. Sponsored by Garza Law Firm.
On this date in 1938, the Lenoir City Utilities Board started providing electric power supplied from TVA to customers within the city. That first year, LCUB had 317 customers and 4 employees. Today, LCUB has more than 65,000 customers in 4 county service region and is the 8th largest utility among all of TVA's distributors. Well, thanks for joining us. Remember, you can stay up to date on WVLT.tv, in the WVLT News App, and on WVLT's social media pages. Y'all have a great day.